welcome everybody to the VAIL VRML Season 2 week. Oh man, what week is it? 8. And we have a big one today as I have my headband on to keep the sweat from escaping my head because it's going to be sweaty. We're going to be drenched in it. It's Packwatch versus Global Dystopia. Two teams that have been competing at a super high level so far in this regular season. As we take a look at their matchup history so far, Packwatch going 6-1, and Global Dystopia a 3-3 record. It is, I think, Packwatch being the arguable favorite this afternoon, but I am curious on the connoisseur votes and where they lie. Yeah, it's definitely Packwatch, 25-3 in favor of Global Dystopia. But Global Dystopia have had some tough opponents this season, going up against squads like Wrecked. Was one of their losses. Acer. You know, the teams they've lost to are teams that are arguably maybe 1 and 2 above Packwatch, or very close to them. Wrecked obviously right below them there at third, but it's I don't know, it's so close at a high tier where I think that this matchup this afternoon is maybe going to be a lot closer than people are anticipating. I'm going to go ahead and give the squads the ready up for map 1. And once I think we're full, we should be able to jump into our first map of the afternoon. I'm not quite sure where it's going to take us, but certain to be a good back and forth today. So if you are tuning in, you are here for a good one, to say the least. I do appreciate you stopping by, and a shout out to the folks that are in chat right now. Jiro K, Rich D, appreciate you stopping by. Wraith, welcome, welcome. Here we go into map number 1. Suna is where we kick it off. Little warm-up round, and apologies there. It seems like we are having some connection issues at the moment, so we will patiently wait to see if those get sorted, and then we do get into our round. So I don't believe that we've started yet. There we go. Now everyone's connected, and we should be jumping in to our first map of the series again, which is going to be on Suna. There we go. Gotten the all clear. And we have, on the defending side, Packwatch with Berserk, Black, Clev, End Administrator, and Feathereth. And over on Global Dystopia, we got 241, Alta, Beard, Juke, and Tabby on the attack for our opening map here. If you are just tuning in, you've caught it at just the right time as we zip over to what is a barrage of nades and utility at B site. Kills coming in from both sides. Positioning in favor of the offense as they have full control of the backside of A. Scanner should be going down shortly. Where is the defense on the retake? Nice peek out there from Berserk. Picks up a double, looking for more. Wants to get that triple. Has Scanner down. There's 1-2 for Alta. In a battle that ends in a 1v1 and 2 alive on the defending side. On the retake, Packwatch opening things up with an early 1-0. Over to B site we go. That's what seems to be a bit of a stronger B site rotation here coming in. Defensive smoke to slow them down. Maybe a little overcautious from the Global Dystopia offense here off that smoke, anticipating there might be someone pushing up into a forward position, somebody crossing. Safety nade tossed there. One that didn't quite go where Juke was hoping. Tabby hitting essentially on top of Black's position, but doesn't quite connect. And for now, with the AK in hand, Black able to hold over the top of B site. A little fight up the middle. Does prompt Berserk's attention, and frankly a big rotation coming in as Alta takes out the other defender at A. A nice swing from Berserk, but they will find the entirety of the offense on the rotation. So now, Feathereth and Black are all that's left on defense, and what could be Global Dystopia's first offensive point on the board. They're certainly set up to come out on top here, but what a nice peek. There's a nice headshot out of the smoke. Looking for more, they find the double. As Juke goes down, now Black's all alone in a 1v2 with a decent amount of HP. Knows where both defenders are, but Scanner is down. Swings on one, catches the first kill. Can they get the quadra for the save? And no, the utility piece. Tabby scoops up the kill and saves the day for the team. Global Dystopia nearly letting go that one, but a point on the board. Shout out to Jumbe, who has been doing some of the highlight reels. We've seen the weeks 3 and 4 reels go up. A couple of those out there. If you haven't caught them already, you can check them out in the videos tab here on this channel. Some jump checking of the angles. Berserk and Clev fighting as nades zip over the shoulder of Black there, still holding over the site. The team obviously hoping to get rid of them there. Through the smoke, Juke finds the kill nonetheless. Quickly reinforced by Clev though, and this might catch this offensive push off guard. At this stage though, they don't have a lot of options. So much of the defense still alive, they have to get the kills on site and get control of this site, but there's the double kill from Clev. Packwatch right back into it. People asking who Packwatch is, and I doubt it. Of course, I'm realizing why. It's IVNA. With a rebrand. It used to be IVNA, now rebranded to Packwatch. I'm actually casting an IVNA match of, I think, Breachers on Sunday. Wonder if they'll be rebranded to Packwatch by then. Nade comes out of the top, doesn't connect. And we'll see where the rest of this push comes in from. Oops, that's why I wasn't going. I was hitting numbers on the wrong screen. Apologies for missing those kills there. Another one coming in over short B. Does leave Juke alone in a 1v4 with a push coming in. Nade nearly catches them. That would have been a heck of a way to have the round end. But a much cleaner hold this time from Packwatch, a.k.a. IVNA, as they regain a little bit of control here in their defensive half. Only halfway through, though, as we get into round 5, so plenty of room for Global Dystopia to chip away at what is a 2-point lead. In our first map of the afternoon, if you are just tuning in, you're here in time for the action. Good smoke. What a great smoke. Expose the legs first. But a follow-up smoke comes in, and Administrator ends the lives of 2, 3, 4 players on the likes of Global Dystopia. And a quadra kill on site that leaves Alta all alone up the middle. That's one way to clutch up for the team. And down goes Alta, and we'll take another look at that quadra kill replay. Only getting the back half of it there, but the doubles through that smoke. Again, that first smoke on defense so well placed. Exposes just the ankles, and if anything, denies vision from your opponent. A really nice Really nice bit of utility there. I think intentional. I think they tossed that smoke onto that little ledge to catch itself there. Yeah. Yeah. It is an intentional smoke there and denies a corner that can be peeked. Battle up through the smoke, blind, and resulting in nothing. Quick push coming in, and Clev has taken a nade for themselves and a nade from a teammate to make 2 nades down the short sight of B. Great kill there on the toss. Only 1, though, not 2. Now Clev also has maybe found themselves up into a bit of a tougher position here. We'll have to see. Berserk may try their way up towards this short sight. And it could be a pinch if they can time it up right. Pops out there from Berserk, can't connect. Little pickup there from Tabby and a nice one from Juke. Put Clev and now Black alone. And as we take a look at the overhead, we can see Scanner rotating its way over towards A site. I think identified on the cross, but a Scanner is tossed over to one that's already made it. It will get planted, and man, this Packwatch squad, IVNA, with the rebrand coming in strong so far this afternoon. They found that on-site kill, and it's a 2v3. Low HP for Juke, just a bullet away, but Alta and Tabby are healthy. Nice nade toss there. That doesn't quite catch Black, but forces some movement. Tabby swings wide, and Black pushes up for the kill. Another nade connecting, no, doesn't find purchase. Tabby sacrificing their life for info as Juke picks up that kill. Juke looking for the second. Has to convey to the squad on this rotation. As Clev tries to swing around and the clock ticks down. What a great job of buying time by Alta. Ensuring that this team gets their round win. And Clev looking for a knife kill with 1 HP. That was close. 2 points. And like I said, with 2 rounds left in the half, plenty of room left for Global Dystopia to chip away at this lead before we do swap sides. Now, see, that's how Clev gets 2 nades. It's traded with between teammates. Can only buy 4. 5. 2-4-1 on the corner. A lot of those frags have been used. Clev swings out, gives info away off audio cues. And the timing is everything there. Oh, and Clev does get picked off. 2-4-1 getting aggressive. An indication for the rotation on the scanner to come over to the side, but Black does catch the kill. And this duo here, Beard and Tabby, were going to swing one way, then swung the other. Then they've lost both of their offense on both sites. So what is the safe choice? Doesn't seem like Tabby really knows the right direction to take this scanner right now. They ping pong back and forth. Not a lot of point in echoing. So it does look like a rotation. A long one, but with 30 seconds left, plenty of time for it to come into effect. Reason it's long is to get over into this back hallway relatively safely, avoid any confrontation with Feathereth on the short corner. Ideally avoid the confrontation there with Berserk, but Scanner is already at sight, and the pop out there from Feathereth will end that chance of planting. There goes the chance of a tied half, and Packwatch locking in their lead, 5-2 in their half. One more round to go, and then we swap sides. 6-2 half puts them only 3 away from taking map 1 and advancing us on to series point map 2. getting aggressive. 2 kills and a lot more coming in, actually, on the side of Global Dystopia. Ends in 3 for 2. And chaos, but ultimately a chance for this half to maybe go 5-3. Trade, and now Administrator alone. Scanner just went down. 1 kill connected. They know Alta's up at Scanner site. They swing for the double. What a play from Administrator. They end the round with a double kill that clutches it up. And Packwatch, a.k.a. IVNA, take a half 6-2. I'm glad I got the sweatband on because, like I said, it's starting to get a little bit sweaty over here. We swap sides. Packwatch go on the attack. Dystopia on the defense. And we're going to take one more look at that double kill clutch. Had to turn the fan on. Pistol round. So far, nothing. But as time ticks and a minute half's left, the push comes in. A nice flash over the top that comes in from Beard, but not enough for Black to be completely warded off from the site. That's a good toss from Black, though. I think that's a double kill on the nade. Opens up this B site very nicely for them, and there's only 2 left. Make it none. A dominant offensive round coming in from Packwatch as they storm through the site with smokes, nades, utility, and catch all the kills they need. Global Dystopia being overwhelmed there. 2 away from this map getting locked in. Look at this team's aggression. Storming in. Scanner comes down. The swing out from Alta. Only catches 2. No, only 1. 2-4-1. Only gets 1. Berserk, Black. Everyone connecting. Beard now alone in a 1v2. Oh, and what a snapshot for the double. No, it ends with Packwatch clutching.
Match point.
If that first flash had gone to their second opponent, that would have been an unreal double kill. A replay would have been in the history books of VRML VAIL for a long time. It would have been really nice. But just a touch to the left, and instead it ends with the round to Packwatch and taking us to map point. Second one for Beard. Alta with a nade. The offense completely shut down, also very heavily B-sided. Oh, a big kill for Juke. Vital that they pick that up, otherwise it's a rotation that's coming in from Feathereth, and it's probably a successful one. Duo here. Took a couple of hits on the cross. Did get across, though. 2-4-1 tucks in nicely, though, recognizing the rotation.
Match point.
We stay at match point for what is going to need to be a sizable comeback. 5 rounds in a row. 6 if they want the map win from Global Dystopia on defense. But it was close to doable from Packwatch's end when they were defending. I think they only let 2 rounds in, so see what happens. Another fast push. That starts off with 2-4-1, finding an important opening. The team committed to this swing, though, in a 1-for-1 trade. Everyone pushing B site. Fast and heavy. Another connection there as utility comes in. Over the top towards site. Does not connect. As Berserk continues to suppress down on site. Scanner gets up to site. A big flank coming in from the backside from Tabby. As they'll pick up 2, and 2-4-1 will finish it off in a pinch from Global Dystopia. A great play. That shuts down that round from going wrong and the map from going wrong, and they're chipping away at this 4-round lead. Aggression nearly worked there for Packwatch. I wonder if they're going to go back to it. I imagine because it didn't work twice, they're going to go with a bit of a different approach to pushing here. Tabby showing off their skin on their knife. B-side finally where the action's going to unfold after a couple have gone down on each side. A 1-for-1 there that ends with ultimately 2 left alive. Scanner down for a moment. Quickly back into hands. Nades coming in over the top and more smokes to center. Divide there. The push on site needs to happen fast now as pressure's coming in from both angles. Utility coming in, and again that swing from the flank going to be tough as Tabby tossing utility. Flashbangs up over towards site. Blinding Black stalling them out from getting that scanner down. In the same end, Juke finding their kill. Onto site. Scanner with Black in a 1v2 alone. Has to try and clutch this up. Here's the coughing. Has some info, but can't find the transfer. Another round. And the lead not looking so good. Packwatch maybe starting to feel a little bit of that pressure. B site not working. Maybe it's an A site play ahead of us. That nade nearly catches Berserk, but doesn't in the chaos, in the nade barrage. On site, clearly A being read by this defense. Alta catches 2. The swing out here and through the smoke from Berserk ends in nothing for them. Oh, the knife. No, it doesn't connect. Chaos, to say the least, though. An administrator is alone in a 1v3. Make it a 1v2. They suspect to know where Alta is. And now they've gone silent, so I don't know that this team knows exactly where End has decided to approach from. Scanner is in their hands, so the choice of where this thing goes is theirs, and off of the audio cue. Only a smoke will come in that's going to deny vision onto Clev, force them maybe off of their corner angle. Plenty of ammo for them, though, as they carry 2 guns, and the kill that comes in from Alta to finish things off. What's Packwatch's play? Can't break through this iron dome that's gone up around the Global Dystopia defensive sites, A and B. Good flash, but Clev finds one. Quick retake, yes. Feather, it's the vital refrag. Keeps this close and a lot of attention delivered over to A while majority of the squad is pushing. And what a great little smoke that dribbles right in front of Juke's line of sight and ends up exposing them completely. Berserk finds the kill there, and this one looks a little bit better. A nice diversion that's been deployed here to the B site. A well-coordinated plan that has ended with Tabby alone in a 1v3. Can't do it. There's the map. Quite the map 1 opener, if I may say so myself. Quite the opener to the series in general. As, again, Suna takes a 6-9. I imagine Miru is going to be our second map of the afternoon. Let them know that I'm ready for map 2. And in the meantime, a shout out to Axe Labs for coming in and supporting VAIL in our second season. Tremendous amount of contribution into that cash prize pool of $10,000. Obviously a lot to be fighting for at a high level. There's a lot on the line when you do think about we're getting deep into the season. We're in week 8. I think season ends week 13, so there's not a lot of room left to have big losses. So Global Dystopia to chip away and take a 6-9 is very big. It means that that loss on map 1 is a lot less than if it were to be what could have been the 9-2 map 1 loss. So a nice job bouncing back from this squad. But not quite enough. KD's almost positive on Global Dystopia, but I didn't have enough time to check because map 2 is where we're headed, and it is, of course, on Miru. Quite the series as we go into our first round of map 2. Global Dystopia on defense, and your current series leader, Packwatch, with a map win in their belt, going on the attack. Oh my gosh, the utility, the flashes. And a knife from Tabby through the smoke. That's one way for Global Dystopia to get back into control of things with a solid pistol round, the one with 3 left alive. And now a early lead on map 2. Had to take a hydration break there, apologies. As the smoke dissipates, Global Dystopia find themselves into a 2v2. Another smoke that's going to stall them out a little longer, and the scanner does go down in time. Feathereth, who swings up, finds a double. And just like that, Packwatch bounced right back in. Long range knife. Not likely to connect, I imagine. Well, somehow Feathereth wins that trade. Thought for sure that they had the drop on him there, but nice snapshot. Oh, that's a good nade. Little spray tag to celebrate that one. Administrator now knows where two are. Gotta be wary of the others. And the eventual pinch, but the scanner couldn't go down. Where's the rest of his team? Needs support. Trade there. Back to on scanner as Administrator catches utility. Black is going to be here, and a pinch could be pretty soon. Nice nade toss, doesn't connect. Beard swings for the kill, a trade there. That puts us into a 1v1 on scanner. Clock ticking, 25 seconds left. Flash comes out and ends, swings before it catches them blind. Packwatch take a second point. And this series full of replays. Full of quality replays here this afternoon between these two squads, as you would expect from two of the best in VAIL right now in Season 2. Oh, that's a good toss. Forces Beard out of the corner, ends in a trade. Take us over to the other on-site attacker trying to draw what I imagine is this dystopian defense over to the site. Does catch Feathereth off guard. Now they're a threat from the flank of this defense. And if anything, they've cleared sight so that the team can rotate. And they very quickly do, crashing back over to B. Blink and everyone's dead. Around into the hands of Juke, quite literally. And Dystopia. Oh gosh. Go up another point. Tie it 2-2. Map 2 not getting away from him like map 1 did. And even then they fought back pretty well against it. So I continue this trading of rounds, this back and forth between these two teams. Another stellar series tonight. Look at Berserk creeping up to the corner. Position to swing out, and oh my, runs into quite a bit of resistance. Alta and Juke are all that's left, but they're trapped into a bit of a tight corner there as one goes down, but not more than that. 1v3 now for Juke. Clev on the short corner, the long corner, and every corner in between. Packwatch alive and well on that approach, and a nice point on the board for them. Back in the lead they go. Good start for 2-4-1, a nade. And a flash to allow them to swing, but they'll go down. Cleared quickly to be smoked out, but not before they get a kill through it. Black just sprints past the nade, nearly their demise. But does get in between two smokes, and as the push comes in, Alta may be able to find a couple themselves, flops out the corner. Juke here swings theirs, can't find the same success. Black catches Alta tucked in. And like map 1, Packwatch starting to push their lead a little bit too far. 2 points not out of reach just yet, but 3, you gotta start worrying if you're Global Dystopia. Pinched between two defenders, and now the scanner is going down at least in a 2v3. They've got control over the side, but a quick 1v3 as Administrator has to try and clutch things up again. Picks up only one in the swing, and another round back into Global Dystopia's hands. 2-point lead, a little bit less. Smoke wall here. Pretty good indicator that the Packwatch team intends to push B site, so you can see on the overhead some rotations coming in towards B. Some of the offense ready and waiting for those rotations. Trying to catch out anyone swinging. Juke doing the same, but a bit more forward on their defensive positioning. I wonder if they jump checked that. Prompted some nades in utility. 2-4-1 swings and catches one. On the push-up, Juke somehow snaps two. Catches another. 2-4-1 picks up two more, and there's only one left on the attack. And it's Feathereth. Only one left on defense, too, and it's Tabby. A 1v1 to see who takes the lead. If there is one, no. Tabby tries to get Scanner and rotate and... Excuse me, Feathereth. Tabby denies it. Tied up 4-4. as I mess up the scores. And we swap sides. Packwatch defend. Global Dystopia attack. Pistol round to open up the half. I don't think that was a revolver kill. It was a nade kill. But it is a pretty solid defensive hold here from the Packwatch squad, taking 3 alive, much like the Global Dystopia defensive round. Oh, I guess I was right on that accidental point, but then I added another accidental point, so maybe I am predicting the future. Who knows? We'll see. What a good cook nade. A quick swing, though. Does catch out that advantage very fast. What could have been much more push up on the defense. Instead, it's a 3v4, 3v3. Site taken by B, but a quick flank coming in. They got to watch for the rotation. It's fast this time. Coming in from the defense. The beautiful nade from Black does connect. 2-4-1 goes down, but not before they get their kill, and we're into a 1v2. Packwatch putting another on the board with 2 left alive, but just barely. And what is otherwise a nice attempt from Global Dystopia. Packwatch now 6-4 and 3 away from taking the series off of 2 maps. A shout out again to the folks tuning in. See Reality on VR coming in here. Infinite, Julian, Wraith, Vero, Rich, Jiro. I appreciate you all for tuning in, hanging out, and enjoying what is a pretty dang good back and forth here this afternoon. As those two exchange knives, 2-4-1 and Clev exchange bullets. Berserk trying to push up and does not find success. Beard with 2 now on that push up. Scanner, meanwhile, rotating A. Everyone on defense very quickly crashed to B. And maybe a bit of an overzealous swing. Puts him now in a position where I have to retake a site, and End Minister starts it off with a nice kill. Black has pushed up to a solid edge here. And they essentially have site controlled. It's a matter of executing on the swings. Oh, and the timing. One goes down, Tabby's still alive. Has to worry about that scanner getting stuck. He's going to try and time their peak. 17 seconds left. The push has to come in. Tabby now should probably drop back. They're going for the stick on the scanner, and Tabby shuts it down with what could have been seconds left to get that defuse. Global Dystopia do get 1. Stop the bleeding. In our second map. Only 3 left as Dystopia continue this B push. And I run into a lot of resistance. Black still here on the short corner, and Black finding a double. There's the triple. And 3 shots of Black coffee. Get a round locked in for Packwatch. Now my map 2 score accurate as Packwatch up by 2 and 2 away from taking the series. Group punishment? Who knows? A long-range opening pick. Not exactly what Dystopia need to kick their round off. Because that kill's come in, this team is pushing. There's one, there's two, a big double kill. Featherith makes it a triple. Beard at least catches the refrag. Chips things down just a notch to a 1v3. A little overconfidence from Beard there ends now to this 1v2. If they keep sending themselves one at a time at Beard, it could be a chance for them to clutch this up. Scanner down 2, a missed opportunity. But Clev has worked their way so far up that Beard may not be ready for Clev's position. They need kill to come out, and Clev swings for the kill. Down they go. Packwatch with another one.
Match point.
Another look at that triple kill push up here. A great read from Featherith. Puts Packwatch into series point. As they trade nades. Clev going to have 2 for B site, but A's where it's going to be needed most. Featherith again tucked into a dangerous corner. As 2-4-1 catches one a trade in a 1-for-1. Puts Clev and Black in a do or die scenario here. 2v2. 2-4-1 has to survive, has to find this kill to keep them alive in the series. Scanner's down. And, oh, the timing, just a touch off there. Unbelievable on the rotation. That's competitive for you. Now Scanner's picked up, and 2-4-1 has the option to swing over to B site. 56 seconds left, so plenty of time to do it, too. It's all a matter of if Black is going to sense this rotation.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, and 2-4-1. Here's the swing coming in. Catches. The final defender unaware. Clutches it up for the team. Keeps them alive. Just like map 1. 8-6. Going into map 2 here. Packwatch on defense leading the way, but this global dystopian squad is trying to get in to a map 3 decider on Kitty. Berserk with 2, that stings. But not enough to deter Global Dystopia. Maybe the nade's connecting, though. Scanner going down. It does with the pinch. And now Alta. A 1v2. 3? None. Scanner gets interrupted, and Packwatch take a series win off of a map 2 W 9-6. Solid series win for them that now leaves them room to relax a little bit on Kitty, but quite frankly, if the Global Dystopian squad comes in and takes a solid map 3 on Kitty, the amount that this Packwatch team will win will be minimal. Global Dystopia will face very little D rank, very little loss of MMR overall because they've kept these two maps close. And so there's a real chance to maybe even tie. It's possible for them to tie in overall rounds, but still have the win go to Global Dystopia. So we will have to see. But we are just waiting on them to fire up map 3, and we'll dive into it. A shout out to all of you fine folk tuning in, hanging out, and enjoying the action here this afternoon. We do appreciate you stopping by and hopefully having a good time today. This series filled with replays, all of which are playing beside me there. And into it we go. Our final map of the afternoon of this series of a fantastic back and forth. It's Kitty. On the defense for our final map of the day, it's Packwatch to open things up, and Global Dystopia on the attack, and our pistol round kicks off now. The series already won by Packwatch, but all of the rounds matter. Every map played matters. The third map at this stage indicates how much a team will go up or down in their win or loss. Meaning Packwatch securing a win here, need to get a third map win. Global Dystopia need their first. Both finding kills there with nades over the top. Shots from Beard, a little bit of smoke as well. Smoke is going to dissipate soon, and then Juke will be prime for a potential frag onto Feathereth if they're not ready. But Feathereth very much prepared. Catches one, can't get two, another goes down. Leaves Administrator alone and down to Alta. Dystopia, in a lot of ways, like a lot of the other maps, do take an early lead with the pistol round. I don't know if they did that on Suna, though. Reminder, we got more games tomorrow, so be sure to jump into that. Or maybe that's Saturday. I'll have to double check. If you want to see this team in Breachers on Sunday, a game there as well. Feathereth trying to flash their way out of these smokes. Can't quite do it, though. Continues to be trapped in the maze. Finally springs out, catches one. Alta's all that's left, very fast, and much like the rest of this series, Packwatch bounced back very quickly. And Alta can't clutch up the full ace.
Round starting. Get ready.
Map 3 all tied up. Yeah, Saturday, Rect vs. Acer, a big game that you're not going to want to miss. That's going to be freaking awesome. Alta with 2 off the SMG. Can't quite get the third, but the third goes down nonetheless. Old Dystopia put a second on the board on their offensive half. We're only into the early rounds of map 3, but it's already been a bit of a back and forth. I imagine it stays that way. Packwatch, if they're going to stay true to the script of this series so far, will tie this 2-2 like they have every other map. Called it. Didn't take long, but we're tied up. Now, if we're sticking to the script, well, we could go back and forth here. But I'm imagining a 6-2 before we side swap. Then a few points coming in on the pistol rounds and the offensive rounds from Packwatch, but I'm thinking I really don't know. We'll see how the B-side push works for him. Not maybe good as they were hoping. Through the smoke. And in the chaos, though, a 4v3 emerges in favor of Global Dystopia. 2-4-1, trying to be the front lines. Quickly goes down, scan down, so obviously B sights the play. The trio is going to try and push it. Down goes one. Back and forth over the site in the middle, and it leaves us with just the 2 alive on the offense. And yeah, we go off script. Global Dystopia take the lead 3-2. Offensive rounds getting locked in, maybe. I don't know. I think at a super high level, this map has been going more offensive sided than defensive lately. So I think especially in this season, we're seeing it happen a lot more consistently. But this third map tends to go the way of offense, more so than defense these days. So many at A site now. Very well could push it. It's all black is all that's on the defense here. Only gets one amongst the pushes out. A lot go down on defense, and Packwatch lose their final defender.
Round starting.
I was feeling 6-2, but I just had it wrong, and right now we're headed to a 2-6. Global Dystopia maybe able to come out with a positive half here. I don't think they've done that yet in this series. I don't think they've had a lead going into a side swap. Big shutdown there for Alta. Denies what could have been a devastating rotation. Another trade, and we're into a 1v1 somehow. Scanner under Berserk's toes, and Beard gonna have to push for it. Oh, and there it is. A clutch from Beard. Finds the 1v1 trade. Doesn't need Scanner to win the round. Pushes him up 5-2. Pretty impressive, to say the least. Global Dystopia battling back here, and then an opportunity for Packwatch to take a third map, maybe slipping between their fingers. Who knows, once we side swap, what their offensive half will look like. But for now, we could see a 6-2 half in favor of Global Dystopia going into the side swap. And not so good of a push for Global Dystopia, but enough to get them into B. It's a solid kill. It's 2v3 now, but on the rotation, another kill coming in. Flashes over the top, and Berserk will interrupt the scanner to stop Global Dystopia from spiraling into a 4-point lead. Instead, it's only going to be 2. A near miss there for Global Dystopia, but side swap and a defensive half now, just 4 points away. They got themselves a map. In comparison, 6 more to go for Packwatch on the attack. Knife, nade, close quarters combat. Alta's going to swing up to the center on Clev. Finds the kill they are looking for. Scanner's gone down in the meantime. Black and Administrator, the standout shooters so far this series for this team, are alive and well, and Administrator finds one, a 2-4-1. Beard pushing aggressively, knows Administrator's position. Administrator continues to swing around and pops out to surprise Beard.
Round starting. Get ready.
Offensive point, but barely for Packwatch. Five more to go, and they've got themselves a third map in their series win. And like I said, this map more offensive sided than not lately. And with 4 alive, a scanner down, and granted a few low HP bars there left, but still. A 5-5. Another fast push here as Packwatch start to make short work of this map. And in a very quick fashion, take them 3 points away from map 3 being won and put them back in the lead. Very clearly this map shifting to offensive favor. But also hard to tell because not a lot of teams end up getting to this map and play it for a series win. Best of threes do happen, of course, but Kitty almost is never picked in the first or second map of a series. It has been picked, that second map in a series for me before. I think maybe just last week it happened, but very rare. So that may also kind of skew what we're seeing on this map, but definitely more offensive favor. Juke trying to get aggressive. Gets punished for it. The nade comes flying over top. Oh, and another great counter nade right to the toes. 3 left alive for Packwatch as goal Dystopia. Set themselves up into a nice position. 3, though, maybe all that they need if they can get control here. Nice pop out there from Clev, reinforcing the team. And now the retake. Going to be there after scanner's been planted. Administrator picks up a double through the center. Tabby trying to do the same. They will. Catches 2, turning it to a 1v1. Clev tucked in, and the location of Clev seemingly unknown by Tabby. Gonna force them to go for that interrupt. Oh, and we'll look at this sneaky spot from Clev here. As Tabby tries to bait it out, hoping Clev will swing. The timing is everything. 10 seconds left. Tabby has to go for it now. Pistol in hand. They are trying to stick it, and Clev shuts it down. 2 points to go. It's great to see how close this series has been. But a pretty quick one. First 2 maps went by fast despite us getting into some deeper rounds. 9-6, 9-6. The rounds that are won are very quick. They're very quickly locked in. That's what it seems to be the... Letting nades lead their charge. A double for Berserk, and what looks to be another round into the pockets of the Packwatch offense. Map point, series point, what could be our final round of the afternoon. A great comeback from Packwatch, but maybe should have been more anticipated by me, considering just how offensive-sided Kitty is turning these days. And there's the map, there's the series, there's Packwatch, aka IVNA, locking in 3 maps in a row against Global Dystopia. Packwatch definitely had the votes this afternoon, but Global Dystopia putting up a fantastic fight and ultimately not able to lock up any maps, but coming close on overall rounds won. So I imagine this loss won't be too severe, but it is going to sting just a bit. I don't think it's going to knock them out of top 7, but their win-loss ratio now going negative, and Packwatch continuing a solid record of 7-1. That'll also be it for me here on the desk. A shout out to Axe Labs for supporting VRML in our 2nd season, and a shout out to all of you tuning in. Mine has been Nightfire with 2 E's. Until next time, stay classy.